Next, we'll be introducing some massage techniques that you can do to yourself that will positively impact the pelvic floor. There are so many connections to the pelvic floor, and if we can really address the neighborhood of the pelvic floor and help everything to relax, then that will better serve you in terms of reducing your pelvic pain. The first technique that we're going to show you is an abdominal massage technique. So what you'll need is either a chair, or you can sit on the floor, or you can be lying down on your bed to do this particular exercise. We're going to demonstrate it just in the sitting position for right now. You will also need lotion with you as well. So what you'll need to do is put a little bit of lotion on your fingers, because what that will do is allow for your ability to roll the skin between your fingers to allow for a nice fascial release of any restrictions that are in through the abdominal area. So you're going to start on one side of your abdomen and take about 1 inch of skin, okay? And what you're doing is you're rolling the skin between your thumbs and your fingers, and you're starting from the top and going down to the bottom. Then you're moving over the next layer over, and once again, you're just rolling the skin. You're not really grabbing musculature, you're really just moving skin is your intention. It should almost feel like a pinching sensation, but it should not hurt. You will find that certain areas, especially if you have pain maybe in your right lower abdomen or left lower abdomen, that you might find more restrictions in those particular areas. So this exercise not only helps to free up that tissue, but helps you to better understand where your restrictions might be. If you have had a number of abdominal surgeries or any abdominal surgeries, there might be scar tissue that you run across as well. If you run into some scar tissue, there are scar tissue massage techniques that you can also incorporate. Say, for example, you had a C-section scar. And with the C-section scar being at the lower belly, if you have that, then what you want to do is take your fingers and you're going to rub up and down along the length of the C-section scar. And you'll find that there might be restrictions along the length of that scar. When you find a restriction, just meaning that it's just not going to move as well as other areas of that scar, you can stay right on that spot. And what I'm doing is I'm just massaging in an up and down motion in order to help to free that up. And you can do that along the length of any of your scars that you might find in through your abdomen, just to help to make sure that that's not tight and restrictive. You would want to work on this abdominal massage technique daily as part of your daily lotion routine. The other important piece that I want to bring in, as we had just recently talked about being aware of tightening your buttocks and relaxing that through the day, it's just as important to be aware of how much that you're clenching your abdominal muscles during the day and letting those go. Especially that now you can feel how relaxed your abdominal muscles are after doing the abdominal massage techniques. This is the feeling that you're going for whenever you notice that clenched abdomen area, to be able to feel as relaxed as the way that you feel right now. Remember, whenever there is tension in through the abdominal area, in through your leg muscles, in through your hip muscles, that's all going to cue into pelvic floor muscle tension. So the more that we can stay relaxed throughout the day, that will help to minimize your pelvic pain. There are many positions that you can get into. One would be sitting on the floor with pillows. And you want to use as many pillows as possible to elevate your hips so that they're at the same level as your knee. The other support position, because it's going to be really important that you feel supported in this position so you don't feel like you're holding your legs up. Because if you feel like you're holding your legs up, then you can't be relaxed when you're trying to do the massage. So in order to support the legs, you can either have a couple pillows on either side so that you feel completely supported. And another option for you is you could roll a blanket, and you can have it so that it comes over your feet and underneath your knees so that you feel support in that way as well. So as with the other lotion technique that we did for the abdominals, you'll take some of the lotion, and we're going to be working from your inner thigh down towards your knee. You're still going to be grabbing about an inch of flesh and then rolling between your thumb and your fingers in order to achieve that nice fascial release. There tends to be a lot of what we call trigger points in through the adductors as well. So as you're doing the fascial release and you find a really tight spot, what you could always do is stop at that spot, and you can use your thumb to do a trigger point release. So with the thumb, once you find a really tight spot, you can hold that thumb there for anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds. And what should happen is that tension and that pain that you feel should slowly melt away. Once that happens, resume the fascial release. If you find any other tight spots along the way, go ahead and do another trigger point release at that particular spot. You can go ahead and massage the other side now, starting from the inner groin area and going down towards the inner part of the knee. You might find that one side is tighter than the other. If you find this, you can start to maybe make that association with where you are feeling your pain and where you are feeling your tension. Understand that there is a connection between your hips, between your back, between abdominal muscles, hip muscles, so that as we work on relaxing all of this musculature, you'll start to notice changes in other areas of your body as well. You want to make sure that you incorporate this as part of your lotion routine each day. As another positional option for you to do the adductor release, you could also do the V position against a wall. So let me show you how to get into that position. You're going to actually get your bottom all the way up to the wall, and then you're going to bring both knees up, take both knees up, and then get both legs up onto the wall. You're going to then separate your legs so that they're supported on something. So the way that you could do this at home is either have two chairs on either side of you, be next to another wall that you could support one leg on a wall, another leg on a chair. Another positional thing that you could do is using a yoga strap. And you could put the yoga strap around your ankles so that your legs can be in a nice relaxed position. Once again, in order to do relaxation massage techniques, you need to feel supported and relaxed. Just as we had done in this sitting position, you're also going to do the same massage therapy action from the inner groin area down to the inner knee. Grabbing 1 inch of flesh as you're doing the rolling fascial release technique, moving from the top area of your leg down towards the bottom. As far as position-wise for your head, if you feel like you're reaching too much in order to reach your knee, you can always put 1 or 2 pillows underneath your head for ease of accessing the muscles that you're trying to reach.